morning, everyone. This is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing really, really well. Down here is Miss Twinkle Toes herself. That's Lilybell, who's sleeping away. And today is Sunday the 24th? 23rd? 24th? Something like that. Somehow I think it's the 24th. But anyways, this morning I woke up and I had hardly any voice at all. So this is all that I've got. I don't know why, I don't know how, I don't know anything. But it is what it is. I've just been drinking a lot and trying to bathe my throat. Now, I've had laryngitis for as long as I can remember, off and on. Sometimes it's gotten to the point where I have nothing, absolutely nothing. All right, so I'm going to show you here what I am working on. So I'm working on winter. Well, I call it winter season sampler. Okay. And right now I'm working on Rudolph. So I'm going to show you here. See, I'm just starting here on Rudolph. But this is how far I've gotten done. So it's getting there. And I'm sorry, I'm going to be doing that probably throughout the video. And, yeah, it's just, I don't know what happened. I know last night, well, early this morning, I had another nightmare. And I know in that nightmare, I was screaming. I don't know if I was screaming, really, or not, but in my dream, I was screaming. Like yelling, screaming, angry, rage screaming. But I also know that this ear, which is, I think, my bad ear, because I had a very bad ear infection a couple of years ago, really bad. And I've been feeling it down here. There's a tube that runs from the ear down to the throat, and it's called the eustachian tube. And that's what helps to keep the pressure equalized so that it doesn't build up behind the eardrum. So I know that's been sore. Like I could feel the whole tube. So I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it or not. I don't know. But good heavens, they must be working on the road again today, on Sunday. Wow. So we had lay service this morning, and we had 3 young ladies who are our guests. The one young lady was going to Ashern, and she's going to teach there. And this is her first teaching position. So I pray she has a good experience in that. So, and so yeah, so fresh out of uni. And the other 2 look like sisters. And none of us knew who they were. But I guess they came from Stonewall. So an hour and a bit away from here. And she's going up to Ashern, and that's north about 40 minutes. 35 maybe. So, yeah, so that was good. That was interesting. 3 nice young ladies, well presented. They were very well put together. You know, like very, I got the sense from them that they were very emotionally stable and ready to take a lot on the world. And I also got the impression that they were very devout. So that's good too. So if you ladies are watching, thank you very much. You made our day by coming to our little church. And anytime you're here, you're welcome to come to St. Erik's. So, but yeah. So, what did I do yesterday? Oh, yes. I went through a lot of my stuff there for the yard sale. And I got some more stuff out. I decided to go through all my cross-stitching kits. So I got them all, the ones that I'll never work on. Never, ever work on. And it's just because I don't have time. I like to work on them, but I'll never be able to work on them. And many were bought, you know, years ago, like 10 years ago when they first came out. And many are of a religious nature, and I like them, but can I realistically do a lot of these big ones? No. So I thought, okay, that's fine. I will, I'll give it up. Yeah. I don't know if they'll sell. That's the thing. I don't know if they'll sell. But and then I found some diamond paintings I wasn't going to work on. So I don't know if those will sell. Same with my DVDs. I have a lot of DVDs. 2 big boxes full of DVDs and sets. Like I have Lost 1 through 6, the seasons. And I loved Lost, but you know what? I'm not going to be watching it. So I'm going to sell it. If I want to watch something, I just watch it on YouTube or Prime, whatever it is. And I will watch it there, you know. So I don't have very many left. I have a small DVD rack. And I have the ones that I like, and I've only got 3 or 4 of them that won't fit in there because I only have so much space. And so yeah, the rest I'm thinking of even selling my DVD player because I just don't watch movies like that anymore. So it's but I'm going to sell the single DVDs, like in their case. They're going for, many of them, the packages still on there, the covering is still on there. They're new. And I'm going to sell them for $5 each or 3 for $10. I have to do more to pay off my growing debt. I cannot have this debt like it is. It's gotten to the point it's too much. Too much. So, and how did I get into debt? Well, let me see. There was my move. There was all the vet visits. There was the dental visits, my glasses, what else? I know there's a lot more there. But yeah, like it just, and I was doing so well, but the move really, you know, I think when all was said and done with it, it was close to $3,000. Like with everything, and that meant like getting my internet hooked up because you have to pay an installation fee and you had to pay the first month and and all of that. Like it all just came down at once. Then it was I had Susie's brakes done. And then it was my dental work added up to an awful lot. And my glasses last year added up to, like, the whole thing there with my glasses was almost 1,000. So I got to try and, try and make some headway here with it. So, but I'm going to try and see. I think with everything, everything sell. Should everything sell? Okay, like every little thing, should it sell? I'll have about $1,000. That's what I'm hoping for. Is that realistic? Not by a long shot. And oh yeah, there was Lilybell's vet visits. Like before that, I had Sophie and, oh gosh, I don't even know what else. Oh, there was a whole bunch of, I don't know. But it was really the move that really put the nail in the coffin for it. So I'm selling a bunch of stuff. And I'm being realistic because I'll never use it, right? Like the DVDs. But there are a lot of people and they collect them. And like I said, I have sets. And I think the sets will go the quickest. Like I think it's the first 3 seasons of ER, all 6 seasons of Lost, 3 seasons of The Waltons, 3 or 4 seasons of the TV show Medium. I have 2 seasons of House. I have 1 box of Game of Thrones. I don't know which season it is, but I thought I had them all, but I can't remember. I can't remember. So, yeah, so I'm going to do that. And like I said, hopefully I can sell a lot of my stuff. And that it that I can make a real dent in what I owe. So I want to look around for some stuff, though. I've got some specific things I want to look for. And so it's like maybe clothes hanger dryer thing, and also a clothes, where you hang up coats, a coat rack, I guess. One of these metal ones, because I need that. And but yeah. So I mean, why have it when I'm not gonna use it? Like I have my scale. I'm selling my scale. I don't need a scale to tell me I'm fat, so might as well get rid of it. Um, and then I've got my air cleaner. And the thing is that I don't use it. I did have it in the other house, but in the wintertime it just blows cold air, and I don't need that. Well, I guess all the time it blows cold air. But I don't need that. So I'm hoping to get $25 for it. Works fine. It works great. And I have some clothes and stuff that doesn't fit me anymore. Wishful thinking, right? So, this morning before church, I was watching a program on YouTube, and it was the process of making overdyed floss. And I had been wondering how that's done for a long time. Now, it must be that professional, like Karen Water Lilies or Weeks Dye Works or, whatever it is, Gentle Arts, they must do this on a much bigger scale. I don't know how. Maybe it is that they have the floss on big, like several thousand meters on one thing, and and they make it that way, and then they cut it up, right? But it was very interesting watching the process on how to make overdyed floss. And in a way, it's complicated, but in another way, it's not. You just got to get it into your head what it is that you're looking for, right? Like I have a lot of hanks of white that I'm not going to, let me see here, I'll show you. Like this, right? So I was thinking I could do that. I could maybe make some overdyed floss. And I have some Rit dye. And it's just a matter of how you set the dye, there's like a drop of dishwashing liquid. I think there's salt in there. And then there's the dye. And I guess that helps to make it set better. So, anyways, it was really interesting. It was about an hour long. And she was working on this one project. And she had this idea on how to do it. And I think it's pretty neat. Like, it's just, and then you just have a syringe, and like you have it on a pan with paper towels underneath it, and then you just squirt out in certain areas, and you can use 1, 2, 3 colors, doesn't matter. I think that's neat. So something like this that I don't know what to do with, okay, because that's a lot of white, and this is just one hank that I've got, and I've got a lot more, and I think it would be awesome to do, you know, like say pinks or yellows, or you can use, say, just for instance, okay, I'm not saying, but like using 2 colors like that, right? And then having it in the white, right? Like it's just it's really neat. I didn't know how it was done. I had been trying to figure it out for the longest time. Like Hand Dyed by Rolanda, she does a lot of that. And she has beautiful, beautiful, beautiful overdyed floss. And she starts off with a hank like this. Or it'll be black, whatever the base is, you know, and so then she can add to it. So maybe perhaps a lime green and then to put a dark green on it, right? Or whatever. It's just interesting to see the process on a miniature scale, right? Just on an individual scale. Like, I wouldn't mind doing one of these. I don't know what color yet. And you can either use the liquid grit dye or you can make your own liquid with the powdered stuff. And and if you don't like the shade, you can make a darker shade. You know, like it's really interesting. And I just find that fascinating because I had always wondered, how do these companies do this? So, and like I said, they must have, well, much bigger hanks than these, right? Like lots and lots and lots longer, bigger, like bigger ones than this. 10 like this in one. And then they must loop it out, and then dye it. I think that's interesting. That's very interesting. Why is that? Oh, there's the eyes. I didn't see the eyes right off. I thought, oh no, I'm missing the eyes. But I'm putting beads in where the eyes are. So I'm almost finished this part. But so I am listening to another audiobook, and is it ever good? It is so good. It is so good. I think I posted that yesterday. Did I do that? I can't look it up right now because it's on my phone, but it's a murder mystery, ghostly, emotional, psychologically draining. Very good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Set in a British prison for women, and how this girl and the process that she went through, because they had tried her for, well, she was in the hospital and she woke up and she'd been burned and severely, apparently, and and she was charged with killing a young boy who lived in the apartment block, and she has no memory of it, and the process that she goes through. And she had the trial. She was found guilty. Spoiler alert. But I think you'll get that. Because otherwise, how would she end up in women's prison, right? And and then just she goes on a hunger strike, and what happens then? And it's really it's very good. It's very good. Fell side, I think is what it is. Fell side. L side. No, I think it's fell side. Fellside. And the narrator is really good. She just got it down pat. And it's just very, very well written. And I'm glad that I am just listening to it, because then I can stitch. Okay, so this is how far I got on Rudolph. So the eyes are over here somewhere. I thought they'd be up here, but no, they have them that the eyes are, well, the eyes are right about there, which I think is pretty low on the, I thought they'd be up. Oh well, maybe it's because they have a high head or something. So today is chilly outside. Today is a foreshadowing of autumn. Like, we were all cold when we came out of church. All of us. Some had sweaters on. I didn't, but I had 3/4 sleeves, which I like. I always like 3/4 sleeves. And, but I have no socks on, and I have sandals and that. And it's chilly out there. Yeah. Alexa, what's the forecast?
Currently, in Eriksdale it's 18 degrees Celsius with mostly sunny skies. Today, you can expect lots of clouds, with a high of 21 degrees and a low of 14 degrees.
So there you go. It's certainly not 30 degrees out there. So, and very cloudy. So, all right, everyone, I guess that's it. I'm going to continue working on here. Okay, I'm going to work here on the fireplace. And you see here I've been working on it. So, it's coming along and I'm happy with it. So, this one's going really fast. So, should it be that my winter lady comes in tomorrow, I'm just going to continue working on this because I'm so close to finishing. I'm just going to finish it, you know. So, and, but I am getting stuff ready there for the yard sale and putting prices on. And, yeah, it is what it is. Oh, see, I didn't do that one. Okay. I got that one to do there. But, okay, everyone. So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And, of course, so does Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lilybell, who is she's just sleeping away. She got me up at 2. I think it was around 2 this morning. So I put her outside, and then I went back to bed, and I slept for a while. And then I was up at, what happened here? I don't know if I scratched myself or what. Yeah, I must have scratched myself. Yeah. I hope that didn't. I got, see here? I'm just bleeding right there, and I don't know. I don't know from what. So, oh well. I'm not going to hemorrhage. So, I think I'll be here tomorrow. So, all right, everyone, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy your stitching for the day, or your reading, or your diamond painting, whatever it is. Enjoy this glorious day that God has provided for you. So, on that note, I'm going to say, toodle-oodles, everybody.